Hello there, this is Marcia O'Keefe, and she is a dear friend and a member of the church that I serve. And we've known each other for a good 10 or so years now, but a few years ago when I came up with my fitness system, she kind of shocked me by being the very first person to sign up for that. And I was a little bit concerned because I wasn't sure if she could do all the exercises I had. Actually, I knew probably couldn't. And the blessing in that is it forced me to redesign the system so that it could be adapted to any fitness level. So she got started, and as you can see, she carries an oxygen tank around and some other things. And tell me, how did you find a way to use the exercises in your own life?
Well, I go to senior citizens and do water walking and other exercises. I just wheel the canister alongside the pool, and I have 15 feet of hose that allows me to walk back and forth 30 feet in the pool with it all on the side and adapt all the exercises to what I am able to do in the water. And it's much easier on me to do that in the water than on the land. And I think that it's been good for others to see that they don't have to be limited by the canister of oxygen or anything that is in their way, that they just need to do what they can to stay as healthy as long as they can.
That's awesome. You know, we were just talking a little bit ago, and that's what prompted me to pull out the camera and do a video. But you were sharing how when we were talking about your story, which you've long given me permission to tell, but the other day was the first time you saw it in print. And I mentioned the big O word. I used the O word to describe you. And you were just telling me a little bit what that was like. Can you explain that again, please?
Well, the big O word is obese, and it's on all our medical records, and it's right there in our face, and it's on the media, and it's quite diminishing to the person's perspective to think of themselves that way, and it isn't a word that limits them as saying that, well, they aren't able to do that because they are obese. And so I've decided that I don't need to be limited by that word, and I don't always see myself as obese. And even when I look at others and compare, it's not always what I see in the reality of my life. So you gotta think according to what you are able to do.
Thank you. Is there anything else that you would just like to share to anybody who might be watching this that's at a stage in life when they are thinking about maybe getting more involved for taking care of the body that God gave them?
Well, I believe that God is our refuge and our strength, and that He will lift us up and bring us to where we need to be. But we've got to have a partnership in that, and it's our responsibility too. So, a lot of prayer and a lot of activity.